NSL को स्थापना आफ्नो ठाउँमा छ हामीले सोचेको कहिले थियो.
And then I suddenly realized we are about to announce Nepal Super League's happening soon in technical partnership with ANFA.
We thought, why isn't there a league like a football, like an IPL, something not too long? We should do a league like that in Nepal. And, things just clicked in place and we signed a contract. Who should we get for the opening? Everybody said, we should really get Durgesh Thapa.
Dyson Airwrap has new engineered attachments that control high-velocity air to harness the Coanda effect, to create curls faster, shape with precision, and now hide flyaways. Create your styles with air, not extreme heat. Customize your Airwrap only at Dyson.com.
How excited do you think he is?
Well, I hope he's very excited because we're very excited, because when I was discussing with our team and everyone that, who should we get for the opening, everybody said, we should really get Durgesh Thapa. So when they mentioned this, I went on YouTube and I looked at his video and I was amazed, his song is bold. I heard that it's come on the global top 100.
Yes.
Right? And it's trending. And so I could see why he's so loved, that energy is amazing. So then, yes, I saw that he's on your podcast. And then I got in touch with you and things just happened. And our team met him and he seems to be very excited as well.
I was talking with him last night, हिजो कुरा गर्दै थिएँ मैले अनि एकदम एक्साइटेड हामी एकदम एक्साइटेड छौँ है एनएसएल सुपर लिगको लागि भनेर उहाँले भनिसकेपछि अब केही न केही चाहिँ धुमधडाका चाहिँ हुन्छ नै भनेर होइन. अर्को एउटा भिडियो देखाउँछ त्यो ड्रोनको भिडियो छ नि होइन सच अ फ्यान्टास्टिक हो. Best of luck. First of all, I just want to start off by saying best of luck, Hazur Duizanlai and entire team of NSL because the hype is there. People are very excited. It's happening right. It's what, 5 days left now?
Yes.
4 to 5 days left. I know it's Saturday, and I just want to understand when was this taken?
So this was the finals last year, December 30th. Ani we were expecting stadium bharela bhanera, but यति मान्छे आउला भनेर चाहिँ nor were we prepared, nor were the police prepared. Then suddenly the game is about to kick off, and then we've heard that the gates were broken and a lot of people have just entered. So हाम्रो stadium capacity is roughly about 16,000. But as per the figures that I got, there were about 19,000-20,000 people inside and another 18,000-20,000 people waiting outside. So I think this, in the case of NSL, is probably the most memorable day.
Yes.
So far. This year we are hoping for bigger things.
I was looking at some details, होइन अनि कस्तो रहेछ भन्दा दशरथ स्टेडियम चाहिँ 69 years ago 1956 मा चाहिँ दशरथ स्टेडियम चाहिँ बनाइएको रहेछ होइन constructed in 1956 that's 69 years ago र अब आएर चाहिँ दशरथ स्टेडियम फुल कपेसिटीमा चाहिँ हुन्छ नि होइन इट्स रनिङ एन्ड यो भिडियो ठ्याक्कै हेर्दाखेरि 69 years ago it was constructed and now when we look back at it it's filled with people and the love and everything is coming together. Okay, so kudos to both of you and the entire NFI team for coming together and making this possible. Kudos.
Thank you so much.
All right, NSL भन्ने बित्तिकै I have to start off by asking something to both of you. 74 years ago चाहिँ ANFA was created 1951 मा रहेछ हैन. So आजको दिनमा NSL को स्थापना आफ्नो ठाउँमा छ हामीले सोचेको कहिले थियो लाइक दिमागमा त्यो आइडिया चाहिँ कहिले फुटेको थियो?
I think it was 2019, right before COVID. And then that time, the then president of ANFA, we were actually उहाँले खास अर्कै कुरा प्रपोज गर्नुभएको थियो स्कुल टुर्नामेन्टको लागि. And then we were just sitting and we thought, why isn't there a league like a football, like an IPL, something not too long? We should do a league like that in Nepal. And, things just clicked in place and we signed a contract. Karmaji was the president then and he said, we should definitely do this. And then COVID happened. So that's why our first tournament was in 2021 because till then we couldn't start.
we couldn't just go ahead and kick it off. You know? 2020, 2019, 2020, like how did the whole thing come together? Like just to get a backstory of it.
So to add on to that, of course, Nirvana is a very passionate guy. And he's got this thing where he wants to make big announcements on Boisak Ekate and January 1. So I remember we were out on a New Year's party on the 31st of December. And Nirvana said, you need to come to Hotel Summit tomorrow morning. I'm like, okay, for what? Just a press conference. I think it's something you'll like. He knows I'm very passionate about sport. So the next morning I showed up at Hotel Summit. And then I suddenly realized we are about to announce Nepal Super League's happening soon in technical partnership with ANFA. And then that was the day he said, okay, bro, you're the guy who's going to lead this. So please go ahead, make this happen, make it big. I said, you give me the responsibility, I'll make it bigger than you're thinking. I just need your support. So he's the brain behind it. Of course, anything like this requires a massive team. So a lot of us working on it. But suruko idea चाहिँ, it was his inspiration to do something on January 1 and Boisak Ekate, which he still does every year.
मलाई यो कुरा चाहिँ म हजुरलाई पनि सेयर गर्छु होइन दाइ हामी लगभग कति 6 महिना 3-4 महिना अगाडि भेट्दाखेरि चाहिँ तिमीलाई थाहा छ कि छैन सञ्जय हामी बिफोर यु डिसाइडेड टु डु सोज विथ अस होइन म त पहिला टेनिस खेल्थेँ नि भनेर भन्नुभयो होइन अनि त्यसपछि मैले ओके भनेर भनेँ मैले अनि लेट आई एक्स माई टिम कि दाइले चाहिँ कुन उमेरमा चाहिँ टेनिस खेल्नु भएको रहेछ भनेर मैले सोद्धाखेरि 18 वर्ष नेसनल प्लेयर नि भनेर मलाई वान अफ माई टिम गाई लभ स्पोर्ट्स होइन हि वाज टेलिङ मी एभ्रिथिङ के यु प्लेड ब्याक इन द डे
Yes, back in the days, under 18 I was the national champion as well. So त्यो बेला चाहिँ I used to be very passionate about tennis. I used to be fully dedicated. I thought, okay, maybe I am going to make it big. Or I think I saw Abhishek Bastola also on your show recently. And he's doing a good job. So I was one of those kind of kids trying to make it big. But then, we slowly focused on other things, got into business. And then I still am a passionate tennis lover, but I'm not making so much time for the game.
No, it's gonna come. Hazurlai, did you play games when you were in Mayo?
Yeah. So when I was in Mayo, I played basketball till state level. And I got selected for nationals as well, but I'm a Nepali national, so obviously I couldn't play nationals. And neither would I have, because I just play. I was good at the sport. A lot of Nepalese, I think Nepalese used to excel in sports in boarding school. Princess Shruti, she was in my school, and she was a swimming champion. Till I was there, nobody had broken her swimming record. So the best swimmer was named after her.
Wow, I didn't know that.
So a lot of Nepalese in Mayo, I guess because of Princess Shruti, and excelled in sports.
I didn't know that. As you good at that, such a funny thing, something different, right? As soon as you mentioned that, right? Was a couple of days ago, I believe it was 2 days ago, Saturday, we were coming back from a motorcycle ride, Bhaktapur, and I really want to get into swimming again. Okay? It doesn't matter. You can pick up a sport just to like so I'm about to hit 40 soon. And I decided to go to Saddo Bato, swimming pool complex. And this is out of our conversation, that it's somehow related to sports. Most Saddo Bato swimming pool complex ko outdoor matra gaya the. I had never been and I'd never seen the indoor swimming pool section. Thakka indoor jane bittikai, one of the first things that it's so amazing to be there. It's an indoor swimming pool that when you look on the left and right side of the hall, it's all Olympians photo. And it feels a sense of pride that I really wanted to join. Get this pachi somehow, somewhere the spirit of sports is in that pool. Because the Olympians swim in that pool, and you feel like, okay, let me do something here. So I'm probably going to join very soon. It's the same when we go to Rangasala, isn't it? Don't you feel the same when you step in the stadium?
Absolutely. So, kunai pani Rangasala chirdakheri, I think, you get quite emotional. Hamro Dashat Stadium ma pani mo every time chirdakheri I'm like, whether it's I'm there for a national game, I start missing NSL. I'm like, okay, we need to make this happen. We need to make bigger. But the one thing that really changes, हामीले NSL सुरु गरेपछि is, I'm very passionate about sports. I watch practically all the sports, tennis, football, basketball. I'm watching sports all the time. The angle of how you watch sports, पहिले म त खेलै हेर्थेँ नि. Now I'm more interested in the management. So I look at the branding angle of things. I look at what halftime activities are they're doing. So the whole angle of how you view sports has certainly changed. Yes, हाम्रो दशरथ रङ्गशालाको केसमा अब I think we work very closely with NSC, ANFA. They're planning to upgrade the whole thing as well. It's in the plans. It requires an upgrade, but being in any sports infrastructure stadium is just a beautiful feeling.
तपाईले हाम्रो क्लिप एकदमै एन्जोय गर्नुभयो होला अब पुरै भिडियो हेर्नको लागि चाहिँ YouTube मा सब्स्क्राइब गर्न नबिर्सिनु होला व्यास मिडिया नेटवर्क